What does peace even look like? I sure don't.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
There you are. I had a feeling you'd be around here, and I was right. I knew you'd be glad to see me. I've been wanting to talk more. We've known each other since before we started serving Lord Cao Cao, so I figured it'd be good to deepen our friendship. Then it's decided. Let's have each other's backs from here on out, even when things get difficult. Anyway, both you and I have changed since we first met, haven't we? Especially since we met Lord Cao Cao. That man takes anyone under his wing. It doesn't matter if you're suspicious or if you try to entrap him. And we probably wouldn't be talking like this if we weren't both working for him. Right? If we had met as enemies, it would have been different. And working under Lord Cao Cao is pretty good, don't you think? He doesn't let emotion influence who he trusts. He leaves the past in the past, and all he considers is whether you fit into the future he dreams of. That's why I can propose ideas and speak my mind without worrying about the petty stuff. Besides, the tacticians around here are all just as quirky as I am. I can't help but look forward to each strategy meeting. Such entertaining times, you know? It really was. I wish I had known that when you and I first met. I don't have much in the way of personal ambition. In fact, I'm much more interested in making a path for someone else to achieve their goals. And that someone? Well, I was hoping it could be you. So, how about we remain friends from here on out? Ha! Not bad at all. You know, something always felt different about you. But now I think I know why. I see hope in you. The deep color of the sky you see right before the end of a long, dark night. That's what's in your eyes. But there's more to it than that now. Anyway, no need to think too hard about it. Let's just continue to get along.
Advance. Follow me. We advance.
We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
Looks like they got us good this time.
Stick close to me, now! Begin advancing!
Begin the advance. The enemy officer
All units,
has
march.
been defeated.
Begin the advance!
We will stand and fight. Make every arrangement, and with haste.
Take this! That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. Begin advancing.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Prepare for pain! We're claiming this area for ourselves! Prepare for pain!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You ought to quit charging in that thing. Dangerous, you know?
This is quite the embarrassment. I think we're gonna have to pull back.
Take this.
This will help.
Take that.
This will help.
End this.
Failed. The enemy officer
I failed
has
somewhere.
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back.
Time to act. Now. All my might.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here. Well done. Most impressive.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
I expected the enemy's officers
The enemy
to be more
officer
skilled than this.
has been defeated.
This land is under our control.
An even match. You must push harder. The time is right. We will stand and fight. Make every arrangement, and with haste.
Take that.
Excuse me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gotcha.
This territory is ours.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The mission is over. Things turned out exactly as I had expected.
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's go! March!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades! Solitude on the battlefield. It must be good. Let us fight!
What's now?
The enemy officer.
Our allies are doing
has
well.
been defeated. Keep it going.
Bring them down.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've been waiting for this. Ready, comrades! The time has come to show the results of our training. Let's go.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got you.
Take this! Take this!
I will break you.
That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin pursuit. Immediately.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Now!
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Attack!
I challenge you to battle.
Now!
Prepare yourself.
Hunt it down!
Looking rough.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might! Bear witness to my power.
I'm making my way up!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now!
This territory
Now!
is ours.
Now!
Even with such an eminent family.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Zuluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Zuluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Zuluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu. Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I better choose carefully.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets, feeling guilty for our deaths, only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet? After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
Hey, did you hear? Yuan Shao's main force is coming down south.
They say it's 10 times the size of ours. We can't win this fight.
And I hear we're almost out of supplies, too. It's all over for us.
Line up. We will now begin our training.
Lord Eugene, surely now isn't the time.
Yeah! Why should we train when we're gonna die here?
Get moving. Anyone who talks back to a superior officer will be punished. Your job now is not to cower. It is to fulfill your duty as soldiers of Cao Cao's army. Continue to train yourselves until your fear and hesitation are gone. Understood?
Sir! Everyone, get in line.
I've just returned from scouting Guandu. Yuan Shao's army is as massive as the rumors say. Maintaining it must require a great deal of supplies. I've heard from Lord Guojia about the battle in Puyang. It sounds as though supplies won the day. And I think that may once again be the deciding factor in this battle. What do you think? My thoughts exactly. Even a massive army cannot wage war without food or weapons. I will go propose striking at their supply routes. I am sure Lord Cao Cao will be open to the idea.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. Farewell, Zheng Liao.
Nothing more must be said. Press on, friend, and walk your own path.
I am in your debt. I have sworn to live and die at Liu Bei's side. And that is where I must go. It's you. I must also bid you farewell. Lord Cao Cao has granted me permission to return to Liu Bei. And I will do so today. Somewhere around Shu City. That will be enough for me to find him. There is much I owe you. While this may be goodbye, it has been an honor to fight alongside you once again. I, Guan Yu, will never forget this debt. I do not know where we may meet again, but when we do, let us test our strength once more.
Well, this is unusual. Lord Guojia. We hardly ever see you grimace like that.
I feel we're still missing something decisive for the upcoming battle. So much already plays to our benefit, but we still lack the final push to guarantee our victory.
How unlike you. Weren't you just telling us to wait for opportunities to present themselves?
Even I would like some control over the battle's outcome.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, Lord Shunyo. What is it?
Lord Cao Cao is calling for all of you. A letter was brought in from Xu Yo of Yuan Shao's army.
A man known to both Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao, serving directly under Yuan Shao, I believe. I'm curious to see what a message from an acquaintance like him contains. You must be too, Lord Guojia.
I suppose. Let us hope it's good news. One letter could very well turn the tide of war. My, things are becoming interesting.
Now that is why everyone's afraid of Lord Guojia.
Xu Yo of Yuan Shao's army has sent us a letter. He is unhappy with Yuan Shao and is ready to surrender. He's also included some other pertinent information.
If I may, precisely what is he unhappy about?
That Yuan Shao favors corrupt advisors, prioritizing their suggestions above all. Not only does he reject earnest plans in favor of theirs, but he even imprisons his most loyal servants.
I'm glad you are not like him, my lord. Otherwise, my head would have rolled long ago.
I suppose that is the essence of Yuan Shao as a leader.
Thinking back on it, he was always prone to these bad habits. He would show kindness to those who respected him, but enmity toward any who dared to oppose him. But that is irrelevant. What's important is this. According to Xu Yo, supplies for Yuan Shao's army are being gathered in Wu Chao. He says the defenses there are weak, and that it will easily fall if attacked.
Indeed. We will need to confirm if it is true. But if it is, this may well guarantee our victory.
Then let us gather the officers.
Aye. We bring Yuan Shao's fate to an end here.
The difference in strength is clear to see. In terms of pure numbers, we stand no chance. So, we must first attack the heart of the enemy forces.
And by heart, you mean their supplies?
That's right. We will send out 2 units from Guandu to attack both the supply line and their stock of provisions.
Lord Shu Huang, we will have you lead the unit attacking the supply line.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
Lord Cao Cao will lead the other unit himself. We have received word that the enemy has a storehouse in Wu Chao that is poorly defended.
Really?
Our scout was certain of it. Xuan Yu Chong is defending the provisions. We will attack him and burn the lot. The success of this plan rides on the element of surprise. The enemy cannot find out what we're up to. And even if we can conceal our true motives, if Guandu falls before the attack is complete, we're done for.
So we must make sure that Yuan Shao's army in Guandu is dealt with before we even begin.
An assault to their defenses and a surprise attack. If either fails, then all is lost. Let us all play to our strengths and do everything in our power. If we can accomplish that, then victory is assured. Fear not. In this battle, we will show the world our true strength.
Well, is everyone here?
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The time has come. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this. My elite soldiers, pour your sweat and blood into our efforts to grasp victory here.
Let's go. This incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength. Onward, with your heads held high. Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot. All right, our transports are ready. Let's go! The supplies we bring to our forces shall bolster their efforts! Take them! All done! The enemy is sending forward transport units. Now is the time. Sever their supply line! Advance!
The enemy has set its sights on the Guandu garrison. We'll have to reach out, aid for their provisions. We are at a critical juncture, so I shall go as well. I leave the defense of the base to you. Encounter. Now advance!
They choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirit. Our march is about to commence. Onward! Attack the Guandu! Garrison! Begin the advance!
We will intercept these foes. Defend it to the
enemy
last.
officer
Let not a
been
single
defeated.
man through. March forward.
What is our plan? I shall lead the way. Everyone, keep pace with me. Looking rough. Now. The enemy officer has been defeated. We've delivered the provisions, everyone. Come, let us attack with renewed vigor. My Jung-Ho shall be your adversaries. Get yourselves ready. We begin our attack.
Enemy force is tremendous in scale. If we don't galvanize our forces, we'll be swallowed up in an instant.
It's over!
us.
Perhaps we should push on. I would like to draw the enemy's attention away.
March forward.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! An opening. An opening. An opening. Let's go. Now.
Who's that? I've lost count already!
Is that it?
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
Failure!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance. All units, march!
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Don't stop! This is
Each one of Cao Cao's men, the enemy officer, has been defeated. We have no chance. We must retreat for now. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We were able to repel such a large force.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So we've managed to rally our
The
forces.
enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't believe it.
Then we must maintain our advantage.
Now, second swing. That was an
The enemy
impressive
officer
effort.
has been
I
defeated.
enjoyed just watching you out there.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You must be kidding! Another victim has fallen before me!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Now. Let's go.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope. How careless of me. My inexperience is showing.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready. And act.
I see the position has
The
been
enemy
secured.
officer
This should
been
prevent
defeated.
the enemy from building more weapons.
Let's go.
gone in looking for fame. How thoughtless!
Finished. Now. Predictable. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Take this! Take this! There we go! Take this!
Now! Until down!
Can't believe this!
The enemy officer
Such great
has been defeated.
Pulling back for now. Truly amazing. I'm happy to have you in our ranks.
That an officer? You must be kidding! The enemy officer has been defeated.
This gained the upper hand is ours. Things ought to be fun from here on out.
Reporting! The western fortresses! All fallen to the enemy! Urgent assistance is requested!
We must act at once. Send soldiers over from the east.
Bring them down.
Start the advance!
Surprise attack begins now. This may be our best chance to rout them.
You cannot lose this position. Defend it with your lives.
I see it. Ambush from Cao Cao's forces? And left the garrison undefended? We have to drive them back. We cannot allow Wu Chao to fall into their hands, no matter what!
This is our chance to turn this battle around. With all the officers guarding this area to the sword.
Cao Cao's army.
The enemy officer
They are a veritable
has been
storm,
defeated.
shaking the House of Yuan and this era to their very core.
This territory is ours. We can't go on.
All of the guards are out of the picture. Well done. Now we shall obliterate the morale of Yuan Shao's men. Burn it all! Set their provisions ablaze!
Reporting! Wu Chao is burning! All our provisions are up in flames!
What did you say? Damn you, Cao Cao. Now you've done it.
The winds have changed direction. They now blow in our favor. This is our chance to crush Yuan Shao. Now advance!
This should work well in dampening their spirits. Still, the enemy is great in number. Now the real fight begins.
It is my duty to clear the way for Cao Cao. No matter how formidable the foe may be.
Descends here!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
finished. We end this here. There we go.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Way you fight is glorious! Stupendous!
We'll wait here until the time is right.
Now!
This territory is ours.
Let's go!
Trust in our strength to the very end. Onward, my brave men! Battle is almost at an end!
Oh, you come. Finally, we're gonna finish this. The intertwining of our fates ends here and now.
Let's go!
You are indeed a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
On the side of the UN, I shall crush our enemies. Everyone, steel yourselves and form rank.
The might of the proud house of UN. All units, prepare to attack.
They're looking for a chance to strike. We don't bring down the
enemy
commanding
officer
officers.
has been
We will
defeated.
suffer heavy loss.
Choose gone in looking for failure. Now, fuck this.
The enemy officer
Forcing us to break
has been
up our
defeated.
assault. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Things are going swimmingly. This is our chance to put our skills on display. We won't let it go to waste. So, you have done well to come this far in our battle. Yet, you are still greatly outnumbered. Surely in all your wisdom, you have realized the truth that you cannot possibly
The enemy
win
officer
this battle.
has been defeated.
Many impossible feats have been performed during this struggle.
seat!
all seem to have slipped your notice.
The enemy officer,
Fierce
has
warriors
been defeated.
fight under my banner. They were 10 times their number. Soon, you know how deep my strength runs.
An interloper in our midst.
None other could accomplish such feats. Continue to perform in this manner.
The enemy officer overcome all odds to make it this far. We have both exhausted our respective talents. True battle among battles. As such, I, Jung-Hoo, shall put everything on the line. All my might. All my might. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Okay, ready now. We've only just begun to fight.
Everything I had till the very end. Although defeated, never been so well.
While others merely boasted superior numbers,
The enemy officer
superior skill.
defeated.
It would be a terrible waste to dispose of him here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might.
This can't be. My forces were vast, and yet they crumble. How am I being defeated?
The generosity of your family is widely known. Has drawn this large army to your side. I cannot deny such a feat, Yuan Shao. But with great numbers
The enemy
and many
officer
voices,
has been defeated.
an inability to make quick decisions. War is a weakness you cannot afford. I do not hesitate. I pay no mind to insignificant voices. That is what sets me apart. I'll impose my will by force, and my will is to bring peace to the land. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Judge the situation poorly.
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. I must find a way to overcome this situation.
Things are looking bad, but I refuse to consider this.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
No use acting tough.
The enemy officer
Give
has
me a
been
hand
defeated.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you?
Judge the situation
You
poorly.
truly are one of a kind.
When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance here.
Great. I'm counting on you. Some days, your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
Got you.
the end for you, Yuan Shao. It's time to finish this.
The battle is decided, but I will not flee. I shall lead my forces into oblivion to honor the proud Yuan clan. You should be defeated. Cao Cao has defeated me. What does he possess that I do not?
So we've lost him. No matter. We have done enough. Even he will not be able to recover from such a loss. Yuan Shao, you once told me that you would be the one to restore the entire land. I suppose history will prove who was right. You were a man of true virtue. Another time, you might have been the victor. But it seems history would not accept you as the hero that will bring these wars to an end. Let us go, Zuluan. We have stepped over many bodies to get here. We have much left to do.
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
As of yesterday, Yuan Shao is no more.
But his sons now continue his legacy. They have set up a stronghold in Ji province.
Ji will not fall easily.
On the contrary, before his death, Yuan Shao made one fatal error.
Oh?
He didn't appoint a true successor. Isn't that right, Lord Jiashu?
Correct. And wars over succession are very common in such times. Yuan Shao knew as much, and I believe he intended for his youngest son, Yuan Sheng, to take over.
But he passed before he could set that in stone. The brothers have already begun fighting. It may make things easier than when Yuan Shao was alive.
Lord Goja.
Sorry I'm late. I may have had a little too much to drink last night. I found myself giving in to any number of temptations. I'm afraid my weaknesses were exploited.
How rare to see a mighty strategist in such a state.
Men are as surprising as the world around them. Who would have thought the Yuan family's grip on Hebei would end up so loose today? Several officers surrendered to us in Guandu. They may be able to help us take Hebei for ourselves.
Oh, it's you. Thank you. Leaving the House of Yuan was difficult, but I have long awaited this day. That ideal battlefield we spoke of. I believe joining you is the best way to find it. Though I may have once been your enemy, I am honored to now fight by your side. It is truly a pleasure. Let us fight bravely for Lord Cao Cao. Still, Lord Yuan Shao's children and the rest of his family remain in control of Hie. It is my hope that they will not be involved in our future battles. Especially knowing that Lord Yuan Shi's wife will protect the Yuan family at all costs. Oh, so you know of Lady Zhen too? Her reputation clearly precedes her. But do not be mistaken. I too am a man of war. Should they stand in our way, I will not hesitate to strike them down. However, in these troubled times, it does not do to be completely heartless.
Go ahead.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate even against an old friend. Kind of reassuring, actually.
Lord Li Dian, me?
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation.
Yep.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby, working on it whenever he can. What an admirable man.
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord Jia Shu...
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases by the day. Joyous news indeed.
Okay, quiz time. What? Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
That's Cao Cao.
Protect my family when the bad guys come to town.
Lord Zheng Liao is a perfect warrior.
I do not care who...
continue on.
Yes.
We're only surviving.
Let's go. Now.
Please fight!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Now's the time!
Oh my might.
Now's the time! You're done! Now's the time! Give it to them!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How about this? You're done!
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now.
Well done.
Those guys don't want to unite the world. They just...
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the end of my rope. Excuse me a moment.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation for his troops.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate even against an old friend.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby.
An honor to meet you again.
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord Jia Shu used to be an enemy.
Hard seeing Lord Xiahou Dun with his eye like that.
Ah, you're here. Good.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao...
Lord Yuan Shao loved his kids, to the point he...
Being hungry keeps you in low spirits.
I hear Lord Guan Yu has an underling.
They say some officers and members of... don't care if it's a time of war or peace. I just want to live a life without regrets.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jin province.
Dragon? I heard
Easy
it was
to lose your way.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals?
Do you think this deployment is daring enough to defeat...
Everyone says that damn...
They say Lord Huanggai is close to the Shan.
So Lord Sun Quan's leading Wu?
Those guys don't want to unite the world. They just want to...
Lord Zheng Liao is a perfect warrior.
Got a quiz for you. One day while on a march,
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person.
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord...
I never would have thought Lord Cao Cao would actually...
I wonder... whatever happened to the young lady who married into the Yuan family?
I hear Lord Guan Yu has an underling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous.
Just got a big alcohol order from Lord Shun Yu. For the troops, apparently.
I do not care who rules this place. This is my home, and I will live out my years right here.
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers fight any fearsome
Have you heard?
Do you think this deployment is daring enough to defeat Cao Cao's divisions? Of course. And once he's down for the count, our conquest will be confirmed in due course.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land. How dull.
The honorable warrior is still with us.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals.
They say Lord Huanggai is close to the Shan Yue. It seemed like Lord Sun Ce really would live up to the nickname.
I do not care who rules this place.
Those guys don't want to unite the world.
Got a quiz for you. One day while on a march, Lord Cao Cao's horse suddenly started to act up.
Another war? Just means another celebration when we win.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
Incredible. Thank you.
Okay, quiz time. What post did Lord Cao Cao take?
Hard seeing Lord Xiahou Dun with his... Why?
Even with such an eminent family.
I apologize for calling upon you again, and being tardy at that. But I am glad to see you. Really? Well, that is... You're as kind as ever. The battle in Guandu is over, so I wanted to speak with you about the future. We fought in many battles together, and I feel our bond is now unbreakable. At the same time, our Lord has continued to make great strides toward unifying the nation. My aim is to lead the way on the battlefield. Lord Xiahou Dun, Zheng Liao, and Li Dian too. Our Lord has incredibly dependable people in his ranks. My current goal is to prove myself to you, even amongst such esteemed company. I have? To hear you say that is... I fear the excitement might go to my head. I might end up volunteering for a perilous mission. Right now, we fight alongside each other as equals. But one day, I want to be the one leading the way. I hope to become the sort of officer who inspires absolute faith in his troops. If possible, I'd like you to make sure I don't lose sight of that goal. Thank you. That puts my mind at ease. Now I can charge on ahead. Oh, and remember the record I was creating for us to share memories? Back then, I felt a distance between us, but with all the memories we've made together, now I feel a lot closer to you. So, how about a training session for old time's sake? Let's do all we can to ensure our deeds go down in history. Well, let us go.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his...
Yes, your study partner seems to understand well. To have two such students is a blessing indeed.
Then it looks like I have a rival. I'm looking forward to our next lesson, sir. Ah, I'm glad I introduced you to each other. He sounded delighted to have another student. So, how was your first real lesson? It's a different kind of challenge to fighting a battle, isn't it? Huh? No wonder you had that smile on your face. I know you don't remember anything, but maybe this isn't the first time you've taken lessons like this. It was wonderful seeing you so focused. I feel like I've gained motivation for the battles ahead. Our Lord is finally aiming to capture Jing Province. If he succeeds, the entire land will be within his grasp. The province is said to be home to many great academics. They will surely be a great asset for us. Anyway, let us pray for victory. Who knows? My intuition is failing me right now. That's why we must have faith. Faith in the strength of our forces. Our Lord's insight. Our strategist's wisdom. Our army's might. Combined, they should lead us to our ultimate goal. All I can say is that I have a feeling. You know, your sharp eyes are the key to all of this. We're all truly counting on you. Don't think of it like that. Just keep doing what you do best. Find yourself in trouble, and I'll be there to help. Because even if we come out on top, it won't mean a thing without you. To usher in tranquility and peace, I need you at my side, working on official affairs. I sounded a little too self-important there. Still, I really am counting on your help. Once you found a good comrade, a friend, it's natural to want to stick together, right? I can't die in peace until our relationship reaches that level. And you've got your part too. You need to use your knowledge to survive.
I never would have thought Lord Cao Cao would actually defeat Yuan.
Another war? Just means another...
I suppose you have come to train as well. Might we do this together? Training alone does have its limits after all. Thank you. There is much to learn from your form. After the Battle of Guandu, Lord Cao Cao is one step closer to his goal. It is now that we must exercise the most vigilance. For we shall serve him as his officers, even after he has unified the lands. No need to worry, for this comes naturally to me. After joining Lord Cao Cao's army, I have met many great warriors. Guan Yu, Xiang Liao, and you, of course. I have since done my best not to be left behind, and I have finally begun to realize what I must do. I am to seek new heights as a warrior, ones that only I can reach. This is my current goal. Those words bring me more strength than you could imagine. You have always supported me. I was only able to decide my path because I had you as my friend. Since our encounter at Shuijing Retreat, and even after I entered into Lord Cao Cao's service, you helped this fool immeasurably. I will master the warrior's path, so that I will not be ashamed in front of my greatest comrade. Would you watch over me on my journey?
Oh, it's you! I mean, hello, sir. Here for Lord Eugene's training?
He's earned quite a reputation after the victory at the Battle of Guandu was credited to his strict training.
A lot of new faces today, saying they want to undergo his training.
Newcomers who don't know how terrifying Lord Eugene is will be done and out of here before you know it. It's pretty much just you and us that are able to endure the challenge.
Strange, though. He seems a bit later than normal today. It's rare he's not on time.
Hey, he's here! And Lord Cao Cao is with him.
I've come here today to give praise to Eugene and his achievements. My strategists tell me that our victory at Guandu was due to order being maintained in the castle, despite the disadvantage. That was achieved by Eugene, a man without peer. You should be proud to receive guidance from him.
I'm grateful for the generous words.
Well then, work hard.
He sure didn't stay long, huh? Well, I imagine he's quite busy.
Which makes it pretty incredible he came here just to praise Lord Eugene, huh? I know I was moved.
You, over there. Have I not made it clear that there is to be no personal conversation, Now 2,000 practice swings for all of you, including newcomers. Of course, if a soldier tries to run away from this, they're sure to flee in a real battle. Time to commence the drills. Prepare yourselves. Quite a few ended up running away. What are you saying now? If we don't separate the wheat from the chaff here, we'll hold back those who have provided years of distinguished service. Those who understand what we are trying to achieve here ought to be able to sense that for themselves. I'll continue with little mind for how I may appear. After all, I have you and Lord Cao Cao, who see through to the heart of things. Thank you.
We've grown in strength since you arrived. We're at a point where we can rival any other faction. Are you hungry? Eat and drink your fill. Don't worry. You've more than earned it. If you like. I feel we're close enough now. The real problems lie ahead of us. Though we have gained strength, our army organization is lagging. We've grown too big and too fast. The troops need training. We need equipment. Our structure needs reviewing. Provisions need securing. There is always more work to be done. My suffering will continue a little while longer, it seems. I'm glad we dragged you into our forces. You're a great officer, and useful as my eyes and ears. Cao Cao is impressed with you too, especially with how you command your troops. I hate to admit this, but I can't imagine doing this without you. No need to thank me. You'll make me blush. We're at the point where Cao Cao's goal of ending the chaos and forging a new era is finally within reach. The coming battles will have huge ramifications for the fate of the land. I can't say I'm not excited. All the more so, because you're here. Together, we'll open up a path for Cao Cao to achieve conquest.
To stay motivated as tired as we are.
Lord Guan Yu has safely returned to Liu Bei.
Though I was glad for his presence, Lord Guan Yu seemed ill at ease during his time here. Like a sword, returned to its scabbard. It seems he is back where he belongs.
Now we may finally be able to stop Lord Guan Yu's unwavering blade. We are to be enemies. We must not let our erstwhile friendships stand in our way.
That goes without saying. Our personal lives have no bearing on the war. When next we meet, I will put aside my past with Lord Guan Yu and face him with everything I have.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby, working on it whenever he can.
Lord Zheng Liao is a perfect warrior. Now that's a man.
with my intellect!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time for a good old fight. Get ready, now. Now.
I can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now.
I saw Lord Xiahou Yuan enjoying a meal with his subordinates. I never knew he...
Let's go.
Hold. We need to assess the situation.
We need some assistance over there. Let's offer ours, without delay. Begin the advance!
Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Get open. Let's go. This territory is ours.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Take this!
Where did I
go wrong?
The enemy officer
Things don't look too
has been
good.
defeated. This territory is ours.
This appears to be as far as we go. This appears to be as far as we go.
My instincts tell me we should stay here. Wait.
Take this.
Let us stop here for a moment.
There
is no merit.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up.
An opening! An opening! Looking rough.
Easy.
You really are amazing.
The enemy
I
officer
always knew it.
has been
You
defeated.
surpassed even my highest expectations.
Let's go.
Halt. Let us observe for now.
Now is the time to attack. Forward! Halt! We must assess the situation. Loose!
Dare to come out here alone? I'll make you regret that decision.
Looking rough. Under attack. Sacred Earth protect us. Now, all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening.
It's time we made our move. Everyone, ready yourselves!
Take this. Looking rough.
Things looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Good, everyone? Let's do this when you're ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Some days, that feeling can let you down. Those are the days when you need it the most.
I can barely hold my weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might!
Very well.
Move aside!
I am ready.
Take this!
Time to end this.
To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Remaining true to one's principles is the path to victory.
Another war?
The number of men gathered under Lord South-South's banner.
Very good.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase...
This is the right place for good grub. Why don't we have a meal together? Food's always better with company. Great. Then it's decided. Let's eat our fill. Heck, if we're going to enjoy ourselves, might as well try out a few places, am I right? Hey now, you're a real pal, you know that? All right, let's go enjoy a night on the town. Well now, I'll take you around to a few choice eateries. That one over there is good. Same with the one on the corner. After those, we ought to take a stroll over to the edge of town. Happy to hear it. All of them are great, believe you me. And by great, I'm talking tasty, cheap spots where you can kick back and eat in peace. Oh, and they use food harvested from real nice fields. Veggies and potatoes really get tasty when people put their heads together and put in a ton of hard work on the daily. One of the higher-ups might get mad if they heard me say this, but don't you think tending to fields and warfare are kind of similar? Most definitely. You get how harrowing all of that field work can really be. I can't even imagine how hard it must be facing down the elements and disease like that. It's no joke, that's for sure. Boy, all this talking is making me hungry. Let's hurry and get to our first stop. We'll eat tons. Be thankful for the great food, then eat tons more.
Okay, quiz time. What post did Lord...
Excellent.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable, but he's quite the intellectual.
And lo, I have come. I had so hoped to run into you. Could I ask you to spare a moment? I appreciate you not tossing me out into the street. I was in a strategy meeting with Lord Jiashu and the others. We reached an impasse, and before I knew it, I found myself here. The water he recommended was dubious indeed. I was not aware there was any kind of water that could leave one in such high spirits. I thought so. Another of Lord Jiashu's antics. After the Battle of Guandu, I feel as though everyone is even more unified in their desire to elevate Lord Cao Cao to ruler of this land. As more and more men of talent assemble to serve him, fortifying our core, I've begun to wonder what is to become of me. After all, I possess neither eloquence nor a sharp mind for innovation. And although I have a firm grasp on the nature of man, I am not one to deploy extensive strategies. And yet, everyone includes me in their plans, as if it is a matter of course. At this rate, I am not at leisure to be so self-abasing. I must offer many proposals, use what I can, and take on any and all possible challenges. This is the only way I can repay them. That is why I ask that you allow me to use you as well. I swear to you, I shall put you to work in the manner most suitable for your skills. Indeed, leave this to me. I shall find the best way to properly utilize the skills of a guardian of peace. Now that I think about it, you are the only one to whom I can show this side of me. Talking to you like this, achieving such assuredness with you. Is that a bed over there?
I have become quite drowsy now that the tension has left me. Fret not, for I can sleep on my own. Good night, and pleasant dreams.
Lord Shichu.
I miss the days when thieves were a timid bunch.
Bolster our defenses! We cannot hand over this position!
Forward. Everyone, follow me.
Now advance! Okay, let's prepare to make our attack. We need to make this decisive. Nice try! Nice try! Nice try! Very good!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now!
Whoa.
Take this!
Take this!
Now!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Good. We've recovered our footing. Come, everyone, muster up your courage! Take this!
Now, seeing such a fine
The enemy officer
I cannot
has been
help
defeated.
but stay.
We're joining our allies. Concentrate our forces. Now. Take this. Take this. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Let's go. Take this. Take this. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. The resistance is futile. Yep. Nice try. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might. Take this. Turn the tables. Sacred protection. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. I see it. Now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fail. I leave the rest up to you. Take this.
My ambition cannot be stopped.
Take this.
Take this! Seat! Sacred
Amazing! You are a swift
The
and
enemy
deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated. Take this! Time to act. Seat! Take this!
Incredible!
The enemy officer
no other
has
could
been
perform.
defeated.
Take this.
An opening!
A solid stratagem. I challenge you to battle.
This'll do. Let's go. The front needs our help. We must go to aid them at once.
Commence the advance. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Don't get overpowered!
Take this! My ambition cannot be stopped.
Looking rough.
That an officer? You must be kidding!
This'll do. The enemy officer has been defeated.
My ambition cannot be stopped. Forward. Everyone, follow me. Now advance!
Fell to my incredible might! The moment has come.
was that? I've lost count already! Let's go.
My ambition cannot be stopped.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. I've been waiting for this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
That an officer? You must be kidding!
That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Prepare with haste! We're about to storm the enemy!
Gotcha! Take this!
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time for a good old fight! Get ready!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An outstanding show of skill. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, through and through.
It's
The
time
enemy
to
officer
overwhelm the enemy.
has been defeated.
My elite soldiers, go forth and decimate them.
Take this. Looking rough. Looking rough.
None other could accomplish such.
The enemy officer has been
Doomed to
defeated.
perform in this manner.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Bring them down. Take this! Looking rough. It's time to act. Take this! An opening! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Let's go! You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll do. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go! Turn the tables. Now, we end this here. There we go.
Time to act. Take this. Take this.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
I just want our life to remain as it is.
They say some officers and members of the UN family have joined.
Hard seeing Lord Shah-Hodun with his eye like that.
Another war?
So you're saying...
to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the...
Ah, you have perfect timing. I have just received a report. Liu Bei had been amassing forces in Runan, and has now escaped to Jin. That province is known for its warriors. If Liu Bei is able to muster an army, he may become a threat. Then again, it's also possible he's already lying dead somewhere, and we're worrying for nothing. It seems Lord Cao Cao agrees. Ever since they joined forces to fight Louis Bu, Lord Cao Cao has been wary of Liu Bei. Not wary, excited perhaps, to see just how far he has come. Whatever happens, Liu Bei is always unpredictable. That is why we must prepare for any and all outcomes. We cannot waste any more time. We must strike while we can.
Lord Guojia, Lord Cao Cao wishes to speak with you.
Oh? To consult about the next offensive, perhaps? Let us go. You should come too. The whole army should know what we're doing.
Yuan Tun has sworn his allegiance?
We have just received word.
Yuan Tan is Yuan Shao's eldest son. He is locked in a power struggle with his brother, Yuan Shang. I imagine he hopes our strength can shift the battle in his favor.
I am certain he has plans to betray us sooner or later, but it will not happen right away. He will take advantage of us for a while yet, as he waits for the opportune moment.
Then we should take advantage of Yuan Tan in return, and attack the stronghold in Ye.
Not a bad idea. He has a great deal of knowledge about Ye. The attack shouldn't take long.
Very well. Let it be done. But we must keep an eye on Yuan Tan. Guojia, I'll leave that to you.
Understood.
Lord Li Dian may be friendlier.
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases by the day.
Lord Shi Chu started a field nearby.
Hi. I must say, I'm embarrassed to have you see me like this. I might have drunk a little too much last night. You can leave me here. I'll feel better soon enough. Not at all. I suppose there's no use telling you a lie. Those eyes will pierce right through it. I know you're the one they call a guardian of peace. Lord Xunyo was happy to tell me all about you when he was intoxicated. But it's not fair that I have learned your secret. So, let me share with you one of my own. You understand. I don't have long left. We've been through a lot together, you and I. But for my next and final journey, you will have to allow me to go alone. And yet, the reason I am telling you this, have you worked it out yet? Exactly. I want to continue to fight alongside you until the very end. And so, I have a favor to ask of you. I want you to tell me how far you think I can push myself. I always feel I can go much further whenever I'm around you. So keep that in mind as well. Thanks to you, well, if you understand, then I'd like for us to stick together for as long as possible. Dear Zuluan, with noble wings and eyes like the dawn, when my time comes, I beg of you to guide my wish to the heavens.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts.
Yep.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate.
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't.
I never would have thought Lord Cao Cao would actually...
Everyone's always talking about Lord Cao Cao now. Have they all forgotten Lord Yuan Shao?
Lord Yuan Shao was loved by the people of Hebei for being a
Well now, what are you up to at this hour? Preparing for the next battle. I want to take Ye as quickly as possible. That is why I am having trouble sleeping. Do we try to infiltrate the enemy ranks? Lay siege to their stronghold? The more I consider our attack on Ye, the more strategies come to me. Just seeing your face has made me realize which path we should take. Just like that, the impregnable Ye will fall. Now I just need you to execute my plan. I know you will do well.
And so I find myself face to face with a traitor.
They had hoped a familiar face might be a comfort to you, Lord Yuan Tan.
They were sorely mistaken. One man cannot serve two lords. And you turned your back on my father to serve Cao Cao. I once thought of you as loyal, Zhang He. Clearly, I was mistaken.
I will accept whatever insults you give. But in this next battle, I hope you will allow me to fight by your side. If something were to happen to you, then I truly would never be able to face Lord Yuan Shao.
Empty words.
He sees me as a traitor. It is only natural. Even so, Lord Cao Cao is my commander now, and as one of his officers, I shall follow only his orders. So for now, I will pull back from Lord Yuan Tan's side. I wish you good fortune in the battles to come.
Well, is everyone here?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go. We will bring an end to the House of Yuen and claim the lands of Hebei for ourselves. We must win this battle.
Come when you will, I'll tear your ranks asunder.
Enemy officer, we will proceed as planned, sending a detachment on an alternate path. Our main force will wait at the riverbank to draw the enemy's attention. But time will be of the essence during our initial advance. Lord Xunyo, we need you to move as swiftly as possible.
We advance.
All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Well done! Most impressive.
Looking rough. Is that it? Looking rough. Looking rough.
Can't the enemy do better than that? Can't the enemy do better than that?
We're evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up.
This is our chance. Break the enemy formation with an ambush.
We're being pushed back. We must find a way to rally from this hardship.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! Here! I see you!
Well played, Lord Xunyo. Swift and precise as usual.
The enemy officer
Our main force can now cross the river and move into position for an all-out assault.
Lord Cao Cao's main force is on the move. Lord Yuan, we should go before we get left behind.
I require no such instruction. Onward, men! Begin advancing!
Let's go. They've gotten around us already. Rush out and meet them!
Little seconds, Ranger.
Impressive.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Turn this in. That it. Looking rough. That it. Take that. Take this. Take that.
This territory. Yes.
The enemy
Very
officer
good.
has been
We have
defeated.
established a foothold for the siege. This is where we'll build our towers to get us over the walls.
Time is right. We should attack now.
We're not letting Cao Cao's forces step 1 foot inside these walls. Load the catapults! Release!
as are solid, I'd expect nothing less of a stronghold of UN. The catapults on the
enemy
walls
officer
are the largest obstacle. I will deal with their catapults by using some of our own. Can I count on you to secure a base for us to deploy them?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We will now deploy the siege towers and infiltrate the castle. We must work together to clear a path to the wall.
All my might. Got you. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao's forces are fierce and relentless. The East Gate will not hold for much longer.
Even if we maintain our defenses, how much longer can we hold out? This battle drags on. What will happen to the people of... My might! Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Making good progress. Let's keep pushing forward.
The officers defending the south side are losing morale. It probably won't take much more to get them to surrender.
The enemy I will lead an attack on the southern bases. Put that theory to the test.
Did I think this
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
With all my might.
Done very well. It's good to know
The enemy
I can count
officer
on you.
has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
Take this!
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Now! Take that! Take that! This is quite the embarrassment. I think we're gonna have to pull back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! Did I think
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Let's Take that.
None other could accomplish such.
The enemy officer has been
Continue
defeated.
to perform in this manner.
Let's go.
Our towers have finally reached the wall. Good. Go over the walls and attack the gates from inside.
Start the advance! Take this! Now!
This territory. The enemy officer
Our time
has been
is
defeated.
coming to an end. All those who wish to flee should leave the castle right away. You do not need to die in vain.
If Our Lady is staying, then so are we!
You have taught us what truly matters. The joy and pride of fighting of our own free will.
My brave soldiers.
I wanted to attack the castle sooner, but I guess we'll just have to force our way through.
This appears to be as far as we go.
That went well. Now that we have secured a base, we can prepare the catapults.
Take that!
Yes, the resistance is futile. I cannot afford to fall here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
That was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Take this! Take that! Take this!
Mission
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hope they will surrender. But even if they don't, we'll still have the bases to use as a foothold for the siege.
I've had enough. I surrender to Cao Cao.
It seems there's no more we can do.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Tails turn. Take that!
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hope this surprises you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The retreat would be the best option right now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We will stand against tyranny.
The enemy
with
officer
determination and
has been
pride
defeated.
in our hearts.
Our victory is assured. Keep pushing.
Turn the tables. All my might. Good eye.
Come now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Gotta be quicker than this. All right. Take that.
Leave it so.
Turn that.
I hope this surprises you.
Concentrate. All my might.
An unfitting end.
The enemy officer
It is my fate to fall
has been
with the House
defeated.
of Yuan. But please, accept the surrender of my soldiers.
You have not tried to cling to your lineage or status. Lone flower, you remain dignified and determined. I am not so foolish as to destroy a creature of such beauty.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Let's go.
The noble house of Yuan. I will continue Yuan Shao's quest to become the supreme ruler of the land.
Gotcha! You are nothing without your lineage and your father's name. Boasting is just about all you are good for. You have neither the wits nor the talent to stand for yourself. You deserve to be defeated.
Nice try! Nice try! This will teach you what happens when you charge into things head first!
Commendable display. You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Go on. I am still alive. I will survive and revive the House of Yuan.
Take that! So now you reveal the strength of your will.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Thought he would meet his end at Guandu. But here he is.
The enemy officer
breaking down the house
has been defeated.
of
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is dangerous. I will have to destroy him.
The enemy officer
time is right.
has been defeated.
Is it the same magic the Yellow Turbans were using?
I will keep them engaged until Yuan Shang is able to escape. Then I will make for the north and lure Cao Cao into following. Zuluan. I should have known he would be here. It seems he will cling to the Han to the bitter end.
Yuan Shang is defeated, and Cao Cao has his back to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To reclaim glory! The true heir of the honorable house of Yuan is none other than me! Onward, soldiers! Bring down Cao Cao!
Yuan Tan, you've done just as we expected. Now, the real battle begins.
You have become quite formidable. Make your way to the lands of the north. I'll be waiting.
We're a part of Cao Cao's army now. I won't make him regret taking us in. Begin the advance. Oh my God! You knew everything. You came with me all this way. Not of my way.
I am afraid I can't do that. I am an officer in the service of Cao Cao, you see. Never witness to my power.
I hope this surprises you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect. We fight! Take this! Take this!
Take The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got you!
I wonder...
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It cannot fall here. The House of UN will...
The House of UN will never rise again. UN shall. I will take all that you left behind and continue on my path to supremacy. Take this!
Zuluan, I'll be waiting for you in the north. Come to me, and bring Cao Cao with you.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge. Thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the North. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The path upon which you both tread has been divided into two. Now, there is only one way to reach the end, through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
An assassin, I see. And here in Baima, no less. Was Lord Cao Cao truly the target? Thinking about what he said, I do not think that they are targeting Lord Cao Cao. Come to think of it, perhaps the true target was Lord Cao Cao's most valuable possession. The Emperor, and through him, the Han. We can only guess at the assassin's ultimate aim, given the uncertain connection between the two of you. But it's clear that they meant to stop Lord Cao Cao's rise to power. This cannot go unaddressed. We need to put a stop to this, and fast.
I knew Yuan Shao since we were children. We used to always get into trouble together. We would break into the nobles' houses, and if we were discovered, one of us would take the other by the hand, and off we'd run. And now I will cut down the son of that dear friend. The road to Dominion is a bloody one indeed. Not at all. If I started regretting my actions, I would cease to beat Cao Cao. And yet, I still think fondly of my former friend. Perhaps that is my weakness. I have made kindling of my ties with officers, family, and friends. But this last weakness refuses to burn. How ridiculous. Yuan Shao. Soon I will take everything from you. I will not ask you not to hate me. But for as long as I live, I will not look back. I will forget you all and carry on. Regrets and apologies can wait until the next life. Zluan, let's go. The next battle will end this feud with the Yuan clan.
Lady Jen, I'm glad to see you safe.
Well, I'm not sure safe is the word I would use to describe the current situation. Perhaps it would have been better if I had fallen in battle. Yet, I have survived and surrendered to our enemy. Or rather, Lord Cao Cao ensured my survival so that he might use me as a tool to bring the Yuan troops to heel.
Be that as it may, I'm certain the Yuan clan is glad for your survival. The flower that blooms in adversity is all the more beautiful. And it is a staggering beauty at that. Enchanting even from afar.
How little you have changed. But you may be right. Perhaps they're glad I'm still...
Lady Jen.
We have little choice but to accept our fate in these troubled times. But I would like a little more time to come to terms with my own fate. To bloom in adversity, we must first survive. That is my mission now.
Well...
I wonder, whatever happened?
They say some officers and members of the UN family have joined Lord Cao Cao.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation for his troops.
My apologies. I was keeping myself occupied in contemplation while awaiting your arrival, and I must have drifted off to sleep. Do you really think so? I actually do that quite often. People just don't see it that way. In any case, looking like I am deep in thought while sneaking in a short amount of sleep is a talent that I am happy to have. Now, please have a seat over here. With the battle at Guandu behind us, the reign of Lord Cao Cao is starting to come to fruition. Starting with Luoyang, we have been expanding our influence over key territories and peoples across the land. Did I give off that impression? Well, I'm actually not all that busy. All the government affairs that I'd been tasked with carrying out alone before are now being handled with the help of many new hands. We have recruited not only Lord Shunyo, but also many other very capable people of great talent to our side. But as all this has happened, I have come to realize something. At first, I thought we needed a single, unrivaled leader to bring peace to the land. For me, that meant Lord Cao Cao. Looking back on it now, it seems that I drew this conclusion a bit too hastily. Our talents each have an important role to play. I have come to understand that we are at our most powerful when we all join hands and work together. I would also like to join hands with you. Regardless of what happens to me in the future, may I count on having your friendship? I am relieved. Now I can rest without a care in the world. By the way, do you remember that story I told you before? About that time I went out with my hat caved in and unintentionally started a new trend that spread like wildfire. I really should have just gone back immediately and explained it to everyone. But I had a reason for not doing so. You are the only one who knows my secret. I wanted to have something like that between us. From now on, you are the only one I need to be open with about my faults and failures. No, you're the only one I want. I'm actually quite stubborn, believe it or not. But I also love to be cared for.
Okay, quiz time. What post did Lord Cao Cao take up as soon as he came of age?
I wonder, whatever happened to the young lady who married into the Yuan family?
Lord Yuan Tan is dead, and Lord Yuan Shang has fled with his brother, only to be betrayed by the other lords and taken in by the Wu Huan. No one could have predicted any of this. When Lord Yuan Shao died, all of Jin mourned his loss. The fact that the Wu Huan accepted Lord Yuan Shao's sons shows just how much they respected him. So little time has passed since his death, but Ji has changed completely. It makes one wonder, if Lord Cao Cao were to fall, how would it shake not just the capital, but the entire realm? Death is inevitable. All men face it one day. But the wise ones know to prepare for such things, and leave behind a legacy. And perhaps that highlights Lord Yuan Shao's foolishness, in a sense. Or maybe his idealism. I do not believe he ever dared to consider his own defeat. If Lord Yuan Shao had given thought to what might happen after his death. Well, I think that's enough sentimentality for today. Besides, I have severed those ties. The Yuan clan is now just another enemy.
Well, look who it is. It's quite the coincidence. Like you, I have come to join Lord Cao Cao's forces. From one birdcage to another. But enough of that. We should take joy in our reunion. Do forgive the sudden question, but what kind of person is Lord Cao Cao? Forgive me. I don't mean to trouble you. I was merely looking for advice. I should have died in the last battle, but Lord Cao Cao allowed me to live. What could that possibly mean? I am certain that my next step forward will reveal itself as soon as I find the answer. But where should that step lead me? That is something I must find out for myself.
Lord Yuan Shao loved his kids, to the point he left a battle just because his son fell ill.
Lord Yuan Shao was loved by the people of Hebei for being a just...
Hard seeing Lord Xiahou Dun with his eye like that.
Turn the table. Take the
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
This territory is ours.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say
They say some officers and members of the UN family.
Lord Yuan Shao loved his kids, to the point he left the battle just because his son fell ill.